Well, it is a huge night in politics south of the border. Joe Biden and Donald Trump, a president and former president, are set to square off tonight in their first debate of this U.S. presidential campaign cycle. CTV's Joy Malbon is live from Atlanta this morning, where the debate is happening tonight at 9 o'clock. Joy, the polls show how incredibly close this is. What is at stake for each of the candidates here tonight?
Well, look, I mean, when they say the stakes are high, they couldn't be higher. The polls have showed us that these two candidates have been deadlocked. They're neck and neck in the polls. And we know that only a handful of American states will decide this presidential election. So this is a really big chance to shake things up. But there are new rules. There will be no audience, so no hecklers, no audience for Donald Trump to feed off of. The mics will be muted when the other person will be speaking. And so it will just be two men on stage going at each other. So, will they shake hands? How will they address each other? All sorts of questions and all sorts of anticipation as we wait for that debate on CNN.
Yeah, we'll wait for the debate. Also, ahead of the debate, typically there's a lot of preparation, but I understand on the one side, on Joe Biden's side, he's been preparing for weeks. Donald Trump almost sounds like he's almost openly admitting he's kind of going to wing it.
Yeah, I mean, look, Trump advisors are saying, look, he may say that he doesn't like homework, doesn't like school or prepping, and they're taking a more looser approach. But he's been meeting with policy advisors, Senator J.D. Vance, Senator Marco Rubio, going over policy. And both of these candidates want to attack the other where they feel they're most vulnerable. Donald Trump wants to attack Joe Biden on the economy, stubbornly high inflation, immigration, the border, the thousands of migrants that we've seen, cross the southern border. Joe Biden, he wants to go after Donald Trump, painting him as reckless and dangerous and a threat to democracy. But it's going to be interesting this time around because without an audience, where will the viral moment come from? Who will score the zinger? How will these attacks be perceived on social media? Lots of anticipation for tonight.
And Joy, the last thing I want to get into is the fact that this is a pretty early debate in this election cycle. I mean, neither parties even had their, big official sort of, conventions here. Does that make a difference to the timing of this debate ahead of November 5th?
Yeah, I mean, most Americans really don't tune into the presidential election until after the summer holidays. But this is a way, really, for the two candidates to shake things up. They both need a boost. They need to present a vision to Americans of what the future will be like. They need to tell Americans why they deserve a second term. And usually the incumbent, which is Joe Biden right now, they usually have the most to lose. So it's going to be interesting to see. I love the headline that I saw recently. It's going to be like watching two aging prize fighters go at each other.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to watch. How much do you expect Biden to bring up Trump's felony convictions in this? Because we know Trump is going to come at Biden about his son Hunter, but how much do you think the president will go after the former president and his convictions?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will. I mean, look, the Biden campaign has already put out billboards calling Donald Trump, using his mugshot, calling him a convicted felon. Of course, he's going to bring up those convictions. But Joe Biden also has to prepare himself for the fact that Donald Trump may go after his son Hunter, who was recently convicted on gun charges. Going deep and personal, this could all come up. I mean, really, expect the unexpected tonight. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think that's what we're all doing. CTV's Joy Malbon, really appreciate this live from Atlanta this morning, where in 12 hours from now, the debate will be on and we will be watching. Thanks for setting it up for us. Appreciate this.